Hello, it's Friday, and we're going to do the free weekly instant tournament on BBO. It's been a few weeks since we did this. I'm glad to get back to it. Those of you who aren't familiar with it, BBO has this weekly free tournament. It starts on Fridays, it runs through Thursday. Everyone plays the same hands. It's not like paid, obviously. There's no master points, it's just kind of for fun. So I record myself playing it. You can see how I did. I recommend that you go on, play the hand, watch the video, and see what I do. Hit pause, play hand number two. So to get to it on BBO's homepage, you're going to go up here to Solitaire, and then you'll see right here free weekly free instant tournament. Okay. This is a best hand tournament. So South is always going to have the best hand. No one will have more high card points than South. So here we go. Pass, pass. And we have 14. So this is one that it's 5422. It's semi-balanced. It doesn't quite meet the definition of either balanced or unbalanced, right? It doesn't have any singletons, but it does have two doubletons. It has a 5-card suit and a 4-card suit, so it's two suited, but it's kind of balanced too. The modern trend is to treat these balanced hands, these semi-balanced hands, as balanced and bid no trump with them, particularly when you have some meat in your doubletons. Right? If you have too small, in the doubletons, you're usually going to treat it as unbalanced and show your suits. But like here, we have ace 10 doubleton, king doubleton. Like this feels very no trumpy. And we're close to upgrading here, aren't we? Right? When we have 14 high card points and a 5-card suit, it's usually worth adding a point for that 5-card suit and upgrading. And here we have a 5-card suit and a 4-card suit. And I like that Jack 10 9 of diamonds. I'm going to open one no trump. Now, partner's a passed hand, so there's a little less going for it, right? I don't really love partner bidding 3 no trump with a good 9 count, and, suddenly we're in a 23.3 no trump. But, we have two potential sources of tricks. It might work out. All right, so West bids 2 diamonds. The robots play Capoletti for some reason. It's like among my least favorite no trump defenses. Like, if you're going to have a bid for both majors, make it 2 clubs, like Landy. That gives Advancer a 2 diamond bid to say, hey, which major is better, right? We find the right fit much more often. But I have no control over the robot system. 3 hearts, invitational jump raise. All right, well, I got nothing to say over that. I've already overbid my hand. No, I bid it correctly, but, aggressively. And we're on defense. Okay. West is the one who has shown the majors, but East bid it. So the dummy's going to come down with both majors. Probably at least 5-4. And now there's 2 general approaches to defensive strategy in these situations. When you're facing a 2-suiter, whether it's Michaels or unusual 2 no trump or, here Capoletti. What Declarer is almost always going to want to do is set up dummy's second suit, right? In this case, they're playing in hearts. East is going to want to set up the spades. And then draw trumps, use the spades for discards. So there's a couple ways that we can counter that. One is we can lead trumps. Very often, the way to set up the other suit, spades here, is that Declarer roughs them, right? So if Declarer has like a singleton spade and they can play ace of spades, rough, come back, rough. So leading trumps can cut down on that. That's much more attractive when it's not clear that declarer has a real fit, right? When they just take a preference. On this hand, East jumped to three hearts. Like they're going to have a good holding in hearts. The other strategy that can work really well is a forcing defense. Declarer is going to try to set these spades up, but then they need an entry over to the dummy. And very often, this two suited hand, the only entry they have is in trumps. And so if we can force them to ruff a few times, then they can't draw trumps and have that trump entry to get over to their good second suit, the spades. I'm not sure that's going to work on this hand either, but it seems like a slightly better bet. I'm not expecting my partner to have much, so I'm going to make the kind of passive, safe lead of the jack of diamonds. You know, there's a chance that I need to lead the ace of clubs, but like I have the ace of trumps. I can do that later if I need to. I don't like this king of spades in front of the spade suit, right? Like I'm worried that our tricks might disappear. Okay, so let's see. We've got the 5-5 as expected. Ooh, 10 points in the dummy. So let's start with just a quick analysis. We have 14. There's 10 in the dummy. Right? That's 24. That leaves 16 for the other two hands. They're both passed hands. But East jumped. They probably have 9 or 10 points. So partner has maybe 6, 7, something like that. And this first one, ace, partner played the 5. That's the lowest spot card out there. I mean, I don't put a lot of stock in the robot signals. And now declarer's playing the king. And now I'm pretty worried that declarer is going to play queen of clubs, queen of diamonds, throw the ace, the 5 of clubs in the dummy. But, you know, like, what can I do? Maybe partner's also out of diamonds and can ruff. Or maybe the diamonds are just 5, 3, 3, 2. Okay, great. So the diamonds were 5, 4, 2, 2. And so we didn't get our ace of clubs, but partner got a ruff, so it kind of breaks even. What do we do now? Partner switched to hearts. So let's see. Declarer only had, well, I guess they could have 4 hearts, right? There's 5 in the dummy. I have 2. Partner has 2. I mean, I'm clearly winning the ace here. And my options are lead another trump. I'm not sure how productive that's going to be. I could lead a diamond. Declarer has the jack, but they might feel like they need to ruff because they don't know whether partner has that other trump or not. Now, if declarer has 4 trumps, they know there's a good chance that partner's out of them, right? I open a no trump, I probably have a doubleton. But singleton ace is a possibility. The thing is, like, if declarer's going to get the jack of diamonds, they're going to get the jack of diamonds. So I'm going to play the diamond here. And, you know, right? Where did the jack of diamonds go? Did I miss the jack of diamonds? Huh. All right, what happened there? 5 of spades. Well, I'm not playing the diamond now because that would be a rough sluff. So let's play this trump. Oh, wow. Partner had another trump. Oh, I should have played another diamond and promoted the trump. I thought that declarer was going to have 3 trumps. Play a club, partner. Oh, but the spades have set up. So we did need that forcing defense. We just needed it a little earlier. So 35%. That's no good. So yeah, when partner got in with that ruff, it would have been much better if they had shifted to clubs, right? Make dummy ruff. Um, oh, I led the Jack of Diamonds. Of course, I led the Jack of Diamonds. That's where the Jack of Diamonds was. Silly, silly Adam. It's early in the morning. I'm sorry. I'm waking up. What did other people do? 3 hearts down, 2. Okay, 4 hearts down. Almost everyone's defending hearts. Um, they let a heart. And they didn't try that third heart because I had opened a heart. Anyway, here we go. Pass to us. Whoa, that's a good hand. 19? Yeah, 19. All right. So again, we have this semi-balanced 5-4-2-2. So I have a couple of options here. I can show my suits with a reverse. So I can open a diamond, and partner's probably going to bid a spade, and I can bid 2 hearts. Or I can treat the hand as balanced, and 19 points, but with the 5-4 shape, I'm going to open 2 no trump. I like that one a little better. With the meaty doubletons, we can still find a heart fit using Stayman if we have one. Right, and we just end up in 3 no trump. Occasionally, we'll miss a good 6 diamonds this way. It is what it is. So how did we do here? We did okay. I mean, it looks like we're in the right spot. The club lead, like they made their best lead. But we have presumably 5 tricks in diamonds. 2 in hearts is 7. We can set up 2 in spades, 1 in clubs. And maybe the spades split. So this looks pretty straightforward. All right, we're going to win this, and we're going to start on the spades. I mean, I could play diamonds, but I need the diamonds as my entry back over to the spades once I get them set up. There's nothing I can do about these clubs. Like, they're going to take them, and either they split or they don't. What can you do? Right? They made the right lead. But I wasn't getting up to 9 tricks without the spades. So now I just have the rest, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8, right? I mean, I had 8 tricks. It is a pretty common result. All right, 13 points. We're going to open a spade. 3 diamonds. Invitational jump shift. Well, I don't want to play in diamonds, so I'm going to bid 3 spades. That should be non-forcing. I have an okay hand, but with the misfit in diamonds, I don't really need to be in game. But partner raised me anyway. They led partner suit. That's a little weird. All right, well, I wonder if this is a singleton. That would give East 4 of them, but that's certainly possible. I want to ruff a club. I want to ruff a heart. Or, throw them on diamonds. Is a diamond going to come back? Club comes back. All right, so there's a few options here. One, I can take the ace of clubs. I can play ace of spades, spade to the queen. Now, hopefully, there's just 1 trump left. And I can play the king and queen of diamonds and hope they don't ruff in. And I can throw, both clubs. And then, hope to take a heart trick. Or I can try to ruff a club and duck this. Ace of clubs, ruff a club. Right, use the diamonds to throw spade or hearts instead. I mean, I'm really worried this lead was a singleton, but East didn't play one back, which they might have done if it was a singleton. Maybe West has 4 of them and East has the singleton? Either way, I think it's right to duck this and go for a ruff. Are they going to switch to hearts? Okay. Right, they see the solid diamonds there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the ace of clubs and take my ruff. And now, you know, if I ruff this, they're, you know, if they're over roughing, they're over. I think I just have to play this. And if they ruff, they ruff. Yikes. All right, so I had 8 of them, and they've played 2. So, you know, the problem is if I play over to the queen of spades, I have to get back to my hand. I'm better off just hoping that these trumps are splitting. Down 1. Partner should have just passed me in the non-forcing bid I made. A little over average, but... All right, 15, and they open a diamond. So I'm going to bid a spade. 1 no trump, and I'm going to bid 2 hearts. They take a preference to 2 spades. I mean, partners 1 no trump should show something. You know, it should show something like 8 to 10. We have 15. I think we're worth an invitational 2 no trump. Like, we have help in diamonds. But the clubs are not great. East opened a diamond. We have 9 of them. So we're very, very likely here, like, gonna find West void, which is fine. All right, that's good for us. We can win the 4 of diamonds at trick 1. That doesn't happen very often. And there's a good chance East has the queen of spades. It's not guaranteed. But, you know, where else are my tricks coming from? So this is actually going to work out quite well. They had the singleton. Ah. So this 7 isn't going to set up. It's too bad. But, you know, what are you going to do? I'm going to take my hearts. See if I can talk East into playing another diamond. Nope. All right, well, 9 tricks. I mean, considering that they can take like 6 tricks and no trump, that can't be too bad. 2 no trump, huh? Good score. A lot of people 110 and 2 spades. That makes sense too. All right, 16 points, and they open a heart in front of us. Well, this is a pretty clear 1 no trump overcall. 2 hearts, pass, pass. Yuck. I mean, I can't really double with the doubleton diamond. I just have to pass this out, which is no fun. Let's see. I mean, I probably have 3 trump tricks, so I'm inclined to cut down on ruffs this is a really interesting position here because one option is Ace of Hearts, heart, and that gives up a heart trick, right? I'm not going to win my jack, but it prevents Declarer from getting any ruffs in the dummy. If I do something else, they might be able to get two club ruffs if East has like ace fourth of clubs and another entry. But also, partner might just like have the ace of clubs and be able to put a heart through. It's also possible Declarer is like running club or running diamonds and doesn't need club roughs. This is tough, right? I mean, I could play. Ideally, I would play a low club to partner's ace. They put a heart through, and then we can take a couple clubs. But if I lead a low club and East has the ace of clubs and the jack wins, that's kind of a disaster. If I play the king of clubs, well, that's no good, right? Okay, if East has the ace, they win it and they get a club ruff. If partner has the ace of clubs, they can't like overtake to put a heart through. I don't want to lead away from the spades, right? East could have ace doubleton. So, I'm stuck with diamonds, and I don't really want to start setting up dummy suit. Ugh. None of these options is any good. Right? I mean, Declarer open the bidding. So let's think about that. We have 16. Right? And there's 5 in dummy. So that's 21. That leaves 19. If Declarer has like 13, partner has 6. Do I bet all my chips that partner has the ace of clubs? That doesn't feel right. But if Declarer has ace of clubs, right, they're going to be able to get ruffs. I'm going to sacrifice the trump trick. A lot of the time, this comes back in spades, as they say, right? Like with interest. Yeah, they get the queen of hearts that they weren't going to get, but preventing 2 ruffs can be huge. Now, if Declarer has ace king third of diamonds, this is going to be real bad. Let's play this. Not clear what I want to throw here. Okay, partner has the king. Declarer has that. But Declarer might have the other diamond, it looks like. Okay, I'm taking this. Taking this. I have to give Declarer that. I think we did pretty well. Right? If I shift to something else, 50%. But if I shift to something else, right? Let's say I shift to a diamond, right? Declarer wins, ace of clubs, club ruff, ace of spades, club ruff. And, they're going to end up with 3 hearts, 2 spades as losers, probably a diamond. So maybe we broke even. No, just 1 spade, right? Because the king's on side. So a spade, 3 hearts, and a diamond, they're going to make it. So I think we came out ahead, right? We sacrificed 1 trump trick, but gained 2 because they couldn't get the 2 ruffs. Okay. Another 16-point balanced hand. 1 no trump. 2 clubs showing 1 suit. 2 hearts transfer to spades. So we bid 2 spades and partner's going to pass because that's what, they invited. So this shows an invitational hand with 6 spades. And, I kind of like this hand. I love the king jack of spades. Let's play in 4 spades. I could offer 3 no trump. Partner probably wasn't going to accept that. All right, so let's see. Obviously, we're losing this club. We've got the ace of diamonds to lose. And, then in the heart suit, we have a double finesse, but we can also throw one on the fourth round of diamonds. So it looks like we're going to lose a club, a heart, and a diamond. They shifted to the queen of hearts. All right. That's fine. All right, that means only one heart loser. Let us get these trumps out. Get the kids off the street. So let's see, we had 8 of them, and they both followed. So we can afford to overtake this. Don't need that. Let's play diamonds. All right, and they can take this heart, but that's their last trick. We claim, and that should be a pretty good score. 75, I'll take it. Okay. 7, 14, 15, another 16-point balanced hand. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs natural. All right, well, I got the other suits, partner. We're all good to go. All right, so let's see here. I got 2 spades and a heart. Hopefully 5 diamond tricks. So I'm going to want to set tricks up in clubs. So I'm going to win. I'm going to win the ace here. Right? If East had ace queen, they might play the ace, but king queen, they would certainly play the queen. So the ace is a little bit deceptive about where that king is. All right, so that didn't work. Should I hold up? I mean, if things are splitting, I could just have all the tricks. So I'm going to win this. And I'm thinking about if I need to unblock anything in the diamonds. All right, if I play the king, yeah, I think I can play the king and then the 10. Oh, come on. All right, recount. We have 4 tricks in the bag. Queen of diamonds is 5. 2 clubs is 7. And the ace of hearts is 8. What did they throw on this? A heart. Well, looks like I'm going to need... Oh, and the clubs aren't splitting either. Well... Well. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I feel like my chances of a 9th trick are pretty poor. If I set up a diamond, they're going to take 3 spades. I would need the suit to block pretty good. And even then, like, if I take the king of clubs, East is going to get in and take club tricks. So I think I just cash out here. I just cash out. Alas. It was a good contract. Just didn't work. I mean, double dummy, I can play a diamond to the 10, but I'm never going to do that. So 50%. Everyone's in 3-no trump down. A couple people made it. A couple people down. More trying to make it. It's one of those you just got to cut your losses and say, hey, everyone's going to be here. Everyone's getting the same bad split. What are we going to do? Down one seems normal. Okay, we've got 17 points here, and they've opened a hard in third seat. So I'm not bidding no trump with a void. Not doubling with a void in an unbid suit. I don't love overcalling 5-card suits at the 2 level, but I don't see a great option. I mean, I could bid a spade, but it's a distortion that's just kind of unnecessary. Partner bids 2 spades. Wow. Wow, we could have a slam. Right? Like, give partner the king fifth of spades and we could have a slam. Right? And a singleton heart or something like that. I want to bid a 4-club splinter, but I don't think that's what it means. This is tough. So let's see, what can I do? I could just bid 4 spades. Practical, but man, do I think we could have a slam. I could just bid 6 spades. All right, a key card ass might not help. If partner shows 1 key card, it could be the ace of clubs. I could Q bid 3 hearts. I don't know what good that's going to do, but I'll get some information out of partner. Or I could bid 4 no trump. 5 plus diamond. This doesn't even think 4 no trump is a key card ask. How about 3 hearts? At least 3 hearts is forcing. Now I can ask for key card. It's nice with the robot, at least, like, you know what they think the bid means. Partner has 1 key card. I'm going to take a shot. All right, I hope it's the king of spades. Or the ace of diamonds. That's fine. All right, so this is not terrible. We need to pick the spade suit up for only 1 loser. This is one of these where I'm in a good contract that I don't think the field is going to be in. And so I don't need to try for an over trick, right? I just want to make this contract. And so the safety play here is start with the ace of spades and then lead up towards the queen if an honor doesn't fall, right? There's a good chance East has the king of spades. Not guaranteed, but let's see. We have 17, and partner only has 7. So that's 24. That leaves 16. West could have the king of spades. If they have king jack third, there's nothing we can do. We're going down. So let's see. East made this takeout double. So the hearts are probably 5-4-3-1, maybe 6-4-2-1. I'm going to treat South as the master hand because it has, the source of tricks, right? I need 3 roughs in the North hand, in the dummy. So the danger, if I play ace of spades and then spade to the queen, is East has king third and takes it, plays another trump, and now I can't get all the roughs I need. So I might play ace of hearts, ruff a heart, spade finesse. I'm thinking that's the play. My instinct was just bang down the ace of spades, but I think there's danger there. And I think this finesse is odds on to work. Okay, that's good. All right, now it's probably a singleton king, but that's okay. All right, I can rough this. and play another trump. And now there's one trump out, which is the jack, and I just leave it alone. Ruff this, and start playing diamonds. And West is going to ruff in with their high trump whenever. And now my hand is good, and I score a beer. I win the last trick with the 7 of diamonds and score up very good slam that I'm betting a lot of people don't reach, 100%. And I get a beer. So, couple not great ones at the beginning, but we kind of came back here. We ended up near 65%. So, worked out okay. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.